I kind of feel like this is him accepting that challenge of where Adam backed down and church wanted somebody to step up that wouldn't quit. This is Brabo accepting that invitation. And now church better reply. Because he's bodied. Like, this guy has done destroyed him. You put out the invite. He accepted it. You better have something to say. I mean, you had a lot to say back then. You can't say you don't know who this guy is. You made diss videos about him previously, so you can't pull no Mises type shit on this guy. You can't say you don't know him like you tried to do with everybody else that's dissed you. Like with Hard Target and all them, like acting like you really didn't know who they were and stuff. Alright everybody, we are back again. I know I am late to the party. I normally try being a little bit quicker, but I was at the house yesterday. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump up into Brabo Gator Adam Bomb. Let's check this thing out.
Hey church! I know you think nobody's got your back, dawg, but I sure as fuck don't either, bitch.
I love the way he did this too. Like, the name Adam Bomb, you would think it was a diss towards Adam. And the way he just started, he's like, you know, church, everybody thinks, or you think everybody's against you. You know, well, I sure ain't with you either, dog. But the way he started that, like, it come out like it was going to be an Adam diss. And he just changed it up so quick. Like, I love it. I love it.
Target on lock, go block, I'm about to injure. Someone fake act this bitch, I think he's on another bender. Start shit then plays a victim, fucking junkie, can't remember. In his basement with no windows, waiting on videos to render. Took shots at my wife, I think it's time that we got even. My bitch bad, your bitch look like she should have been named Steven.
My wife bad, your bitch should have been named Steven. It, like, I'm normally like, leave the girls out of it, you know, leave the family, kids, all that out of it. But being church did it first. They got a right to drag him now, I think. He opened the door and they got the right to walk through it. But he screwed up, I'm telling you. He screwed up opening that door, I think, because they can give him hell over his screw-ups. Because, like I said in the other video, like, Church screwed up. Church screwed up over the whole Brianna thing. And now that he opened that door, they can drag him so... They can drag him to infinity and back, opening up the door to throw shots at your girl. That was a door church shouldn't have opened. Because they're going to take advantage of it so much. And I was just thinking, the last video I did of church, it was a comment that it had a comment in it that he put out. Something about, you know, he said Adam forfeited, Adam quit, he was all this. Well, the next person to step up, he don't want them to quit, he wants to get them to keep going. This looks to me like Brabo accepted that invitation, because he's the first one to say something since, and it's the first thing he said. I think he took this invitation. Now the question is, does church got the balls to reply? Because Brabo ain't gonna quit, not after that response. And we're only 30 seconds into this, but church can't touch this. Church can't. This is out of church's capability this day and time, just 30 seconds into this.
Fish tank with no filter, that's a horrible joke. The next 12 bars, I'ma put yours in scope. Them nasty pores, body shape is like an oar on a boat. You're storing 30s, bet her drug of choice is more than some coke. To all the ugly ass bitches, here's your story of hope. Sarah McLachlan should be singing on her stories and posts. Sharpay looking bitches, hard to stare at her face. Trading Brianna for that ugly bitch, you made a mistake. If I was starving, I wouldn't let you bitch make me a
hold on.
Sharpay looking bitches, hard to stare at her face.
See, I told you church shouldn't open the door on that one. He opened the door and he's screwed. Like he has done drug this. He done drug church's baby mama so far, and there's so much farther left to drag her. She ain't nowhere near the finish line. Like she's got so much room to drag, and Like, right here, trading Brianna for that ugly bitch, you made a mistake. Church screwed up, and Church knows it. He was jumping girl to girl at the time. Every time you see him, he was talking about a new girl, or he was with a new girl in pictures and shit. And he did this big romantic video, hanging lights in the tree for Brianna. You know, and he parked his truck under it, and they were going to lay in the bed under the lights. You know, so you know he was Brianna. And then this girl come up pregnant, like, just months later. Church screwed up, and he knows he did. He dropped the ball so freaking bad. I mean, now his girl hit the lottery. Like, she's sitting back smiling in paradise right now. But yeah, Church screwed up. Church screwed up, and he knows it.
For that ugly bitch, you made a mistake. If I was starving, I wouldn't let you bitch make me a plate. If Baco's a charity, you fucking bitch a charity case. She makes you steaks, but her fucking face cooked like one. Skin complexion of a ghost left me shook like one. If I was you, I'd take her out and let her cook in the sun. Speaking of holla boys, your fucking bitch look like one.
Talk about holla boys, your bitch look like. We over a minute into this, so he's still dragging her. He is still dragging her. Like I said, like, Church opened that door, and I just seen what was going to happen. Church screwed, like, he opened that door, he left that door open, and Brabo just walked right through it. And he's just sitting here, just left, right, bam, bam. Like he's going so hard. Like, he done tore Church's girl to pieces. And like I say, I'm normally against it. I normally don't approve of it. But Church opened the door. Church opened the door to this. He opened the door and forgot to close it and lock it. And Brabo just come right over here and he's like, all right, bet, dog.
How dare you think that you can take me? I'm not afraid of this wannabe ass Slim Shady. You ain't a battle rapper, you a tweaker gone crazy. When Adam Bob, you responded playing the ukulele. Fuck your harmonica, I'm deep on my raps. I ran up on your bus in Tampa.
But hold on, I love that part when Adam bobbed you responded using the ukulele, and this guy just gonna walk out there with the ukulele, just holding it, not even strumming it, just moving this hand around, making it look like he doing something. Because that's what he did in that Heavier Rain video. Like, he walked out there with a ukulele, just holding it. He won't even trying to use it, cause you know.
In the ukulele, fuck your harmonica, I'm deep on my raps. I ran up on your bus in Tampa and got greedy with daps. You started shit with Savin Shelby, Church, you need to relax. You playing stupid like this shit wasn't some beef that you mad. We let it slide, cause seeing two women beefing is whack. Invited us to watch a show, we chose to leave to the back. Fuck your photo op, you trying to cover up what you're not. Your character's just like your teeth, underneath there's a gap.
Ooh. And that's another thing. Hold on.
Cover up what you're not, your character.
Like, I just always knew Church was going to keep that gap. I swear I've heard him say, like, no, don't hold me to it, but I want to say I remember videos saying, like, he knew that's who he was, that's where he came from, you know. That gap, that's his signature gap he had in the middle. And I was so disappointed in him when he got that fixed. Like, I was, like, at that point, I knew that, I was just like, Church is changing. Like, he is changing. Because that's what he was known for. Now, did I ever know it was going to escalate to this? Hell no. Hell no, I did not know he was gone this far. But I knew he was changing, like, who he was at the point he fixed that gap in his teeth. Like I say, this is because I never thought he would do that. He made it sound like he would never do that. Because it was who he was. But yeah, did I ever think it would escalate to this crazy shit? But do I love it? Yes. It is entertaining as hell. And I want to know, is this Savannah? Because he looking at her like this is a real alien right here. But just kind of looking at the hair, I feel like that's a girl in there. I feel like that's Savannah. There's got to be Savannah dancing around in this alien costume.
It's just like your teeth, underneath there's a gap. We're no longer buying what you sellers. See somebody winning, you start getting jealous. Shooting through your webcam, don't make you rebellious. Not gonna snort another 30 and pretend you're Elvis. Lil Ryan Presley thinks he's God, but he's not. Go back to doing videos about them cars you got. Every time a bitch.
He can't, because everybody done pointed out all those cars in his yard don't even run. Like, they have made that clear a couple times in this whole rap diss. Like, all those cars he used to talk about in his videos and do videos of, like, buying them and just showing off his car collection. Like, they have pointed out that all of them cars are just sitting there not doing nothing. So he can't even go back and do a video of the cars at this point. Like you can't. Hey, you just gonna go show off all your broke down cars in the yard that don't work.
Breaks your fucking heart, you plot. Every time you break up with a bitch, a charge gets dropped. You keep going hard on women, bitch. That shit.
I mean, like, once it happens enough times, you kind of start wondering if it's the other person's fault. I mean, I don't know. There was Katie, there was Nicole Arbor. You know all these, but you know he's got money and they want the money, so that might be why. But if it was to happen a couple more times, I'd really be pointing my finger at Upchurch. Like, he's doing something to him. He's doing something. I mean, I'll let 2 slide considering his fame he's got, and they just want part of it. But yeah.
Every time you break up with a bitch, a charge gets dropped. You keep going hard on women, bitch, that shit isn't right. You ain't gotta fight a bitch cause she isn't your type. I ain't no fucking therapist, but here's a bit of advice. Think twice before you cuff a bitch that don't like pipe. The only time you like the battles when you hate on a woman. Tweaked out, snorting Adderalls, thinking you something. Drop a 20-minute hit and Cam that didn't say nothing. This bitch 30.
Yes. That 30-minute cam or the 20-minute cam that didn't say nothing. And he spent 10 minutes of the video making it a 30-minute video or whatever. I don't even know. Talk about, oh yeah, what you guys about to see, what I'm about to drop. This video I'm about to put out in a minute. It's going to cancel their career. It's going to cancel some folks' career. And he said that like 3 times in this 10-minute period leading up to him exposing him. And it just made everybody hate him for being a fed, hiding cameras in a room and showing how, well, what a worthless piece of shit he really is. Like, I'm just getting ruder and ruder to him because he deserves it. That's the most blunt thing I've said to church. And it's just going to keep getting worse. He keeps running that mouth, keep it on. Oh, you going to hear me say some stuff this thing keeps going on. Because I'm getting I'm getting into it and I don't care anymore. Like, you think I've said some stuff about church so far. I got a lot more to say. Drake,
what up? I got something to say.
Something telling us there's aliens coming. You little Bob Ross wannabe, demeanor of a frail woman. Calls himself the Rain Man, but can't stand the hell coming. Call him out online, he turns into a saleswoman.
Yes, he does. You call him out online, he turns into a saleswoman. Okay. Well, just a salesperson in general. That's why any other rapper does something. They do it. You see it for what it is. And that's it. They don't have to make a video explaining their self. That's where the salesperson comes in. Because church has got to sell you his point. Because you can't see it. Because it's like selling you a product. Like, why you need this. These are all the reasons why you need to buy this product from me. Well, these are all the reasons why I did it, and you got to see it my way, even though I'm just lying to you. I am just lying to you to make me not look bad, and I'm going to spin the narrative in my favor, because I'm lying to y'all about everything. Every time I drop one of these explanation videos, just go ahead and check it off on the lie box, because it's a lie. Anybody that takes the time to do an explanation video of why they did what they did, just go ahead and slide it in the lie pile. And that's all church does. So there's just a pile of shit with check boxes sitting beside of it. Because that's what church does. Church got to spin you the story, sell you the narrative, and this is why I did it and why I'm such a great, wonderful guy. When in reality, yeah, complete opposite. But he can make you believe anything. And especially the Creekers, he ain't even got to make an explanation video. It don't matter how screwed up what he did was. They're just going to be like, oh, he had a reason for doing it, and I know what it is. Oh, you don't know what it is? Oh, what? I can't tell you what it is, but I know what it is. That's like what half my comment sections sound like. They sound like little third graders sitting at the lunch table, like, I got a secret you don't know. I know something that you don't know. And but you don't know it. But no, I can't tell you. But I know something. The Creek Squad is a bunch of third graders. Everybody on Church's side is a bunch of third graders, because that is how they all act. They know something. They understand something. Why he does it. And if you don't, that's on you. They won't take the time to explain it and make their cult leader look good. They don't even try to make their cult leader look good, because they can't. Other than they tell you they know why he did it and he had a good reason for doing it. But they can't tell you what that reason is, because they don't freaking know.
He don't snort Adderalls. He just likes the smell of them.
And there's something he would tell them and they will believe it. He'd be like, nah, I don't like Adderall. They just smell really good. And all the creekers would be in my comment section. They'd be like, no, man, nah. He just really loves the smell of them. He just thinks they smell so good. No. Church don't do Adderall. He told us that he just likes the way they smell. And he just goes around smelling them all day. And they would believe that shit. That is Creek Squad.
Change your name to Upper Church, cause you a strung out bitch. When my target's on lock, you know I do not miss. You heard out the water, then you drop that disc.
Oh. When you hold on.
It's on lock, you know I do not miss. You heard out the water, then you drop that disc. That wasn't about you, but this one.
Okay.
One is. So miss me with your fake beef. Fuck you.
That's from the first beef he had with them. I believe that's when he was trying to get FJ Outlaw released from their contract they were under with Savannah and Brabo. But Out of Water was not about Church. But during that whole thing, once again, Church spins the narrative and says it is. Now, Church really thinks it is, because he's just a paranoid ass guy who thinks everything's out to get him. Anything that could have been interpreted as a diss, Church took it as they were pointing at him, even though none of them were. But the Creekers will get down in my comments also and be like, yo, but you didn't hear that diss this guy put on Church. He's just responding to this diss they put out on him. And then I go back into it, and they don't say one thing about Upchurch. His name's never mentioned, and they never say anything to even describe him. You know that song that you are so vain, you probably think this song is about you? That's just what every time Church does this crap, he is just so vain. He thinks that song was about him, when it had nothing to do with him. But he assumes everything is about him, because he's that big in his mind. And if anybody says anything, they are referring to him.
In your fake teeth, try to take the high road. I try to be a change me, but you fake beef. Fuck you in your fake teeth. Try to take the high.
Try to take the high road. I try to be a changed me. Like I said, bro. And if Church responds, this will be the biggest one yet, I feel like. Because Church went against him and Sav, right? And it was to get FJ released. But I can't even remember if Brabo even dissed back one time. I don't think they even responded. I just think I know exactly what Upchurch said to them. It's ingrained in my mind. But he said, I would be a permanent thorn in your ass, basically. If you I remember that. I will be a permanent thorn in y'all's asses, quote, from Church, saying if they didn't release FJ Outlaw. And they just released him. They backed down. They let him go. Because Church wants somebody you messed with back then. And Brabo knew this. Brabo's smart. Right now, Brabo is bodying Church. He's got him buried. Church, we're a little over almost 3/4 done with this song. And he has bodied Church. I know Church can't respond. I hope Church tries to respond. But he can't. He won't. But back then, even if he bodied Church like this, he would have still lost. Because Church had so many people on his side that ain't there no more. He could have dug a 60-foot hole and buried him 60 foot deep. I ain't talking about just 6 foot under. Because, I'm just saying, he could have went that hard and buried him that far. And back then, everybody would have said Church won. Just because Church is the cult leader. And the cult was a lot bigger back then. And Brabo knew he couldn't touch Church. I mean, he could have completely murdered him, buried him, bodied him. But he would have still lost. Because of Church's cult size back then. But Church's cult size is diminished. It's gone. And now he can come in here, put on the boxing gloves, and just smack him around like he could have back then. And he knows he's going to win. He knows Church can't touch this. He knows Creek Squad ain't big enough no more to tell him he lost even if he wins. Like I say, back then he could have buried him, bodied him, murdered him, and he would have still lost. Now, Church is diminished enough. You know, he's got the unpopular opinion now. He can come in here and just box him around, and he's going to, you know, he knows he can win now. Even if he won back then, he would have lost. You get what I'm saying? But, yeah. Now he's just in here bullying the bully, you know, showing the bully who's boss. He's just in here smacking him around, just you like, yeah, man. Yeah, come on. Come at me, bro. You can't touch me now, and I know it, because your fan base ain't big enough.
I try to be a change me, but you keep playing games, fine. Hide and I'll seek. Your own mama don't like you, so why should we? Try to act smart.
I love that. Your own mama don't like you, so why should we?
Now see, your own mama don't like you, so why should we? Try to act smart, boy, you stupid as shit. What you gonna do? Finger paint me a lunar eclipse? You been up for 5 days, Ryan, lay on down. This fucking junkie can't seem to put his crayons down.
This guy's... He said, what you gonna do? Fingerprint me a lunar eclipse? He said, you can't put your crayons down, man. I'm loving it. I am loving it. I am loving this. Oh my God. Like I say, Brabo could have did this same song with everybody knowing what they know, so they know it matched and fit and everything back then. But if Church still had the fan base he did back then now, Brabo would lose. Brabo wouldn't stand a chance. He'd be voted out the water just because of Creek Squad and his size. But like I say, at this point, he's willing to step up to the plate. I kind of feel like this is him accepting that challenge of where Adam backed down and Church wanted somebody to step up that wouldn't quit. This is Brabo accepting that invitation. And now Church better reply, because he's bodied. Like, this guy has done destroyed him. You put out the invite, he accepted it. You better have something to say. I mean, you had a lot to say back then. You can't say you don't know who this guy is. You made diss videos about him previously, so you can't pull no Mises type shit on this guy. You can't say you don't know him like you tried to do with everybody else that's dissed you, like with Hard Target and all them, like acting like you really didn't know who they were and stuff. You have leaked diss tracks on this guy before. You know who he is. So you ain't got no excuse, dog. You ain't got no excuse. And I want to see you bring it all to the table. Quit being lazy, because every song you put out is lazy as hell now. There is nothing that goes into your music, and it makes me really question whether you even got it anymore, because I don't think you even got it anymore. But I try being nice and just saying you got comfortable and you got lazy, and you don't think you got to anymore. But put on the boxing gloves and get in this one. Get in it. I want to see you at your prime again, Church. I want to see you, do like you used to do. You know what you used to do, and you don't do that no more. This is a challenge, because you can't say you don't know him. You have targeted him before. You know he exists. So don't hold back. Don't hold back. I want to all out. Because, yeah, everybody's been dissing Church. Everybody has been dissing Church. But only one Church has even bothered responding to is Calhoun, and it was complete dog shit. Like, put on your boxing gloves. Go warm up. And do something.
Pouring out your teeth when you get mad and get livid. Sav did the Katie dish, you knew the plan when we did it. Time to pull receipts, cause you can't be a man and admit it. The raised hell videos got you can't admit it. You little oddie body buck too.
Hold on.
Tab did the Katie dish, you knew the plan.
See, the Sav did the Katie diss, and you know what we planned when we did it. When he's talking about that, Savannah's first song was the diss to Katie. Katie's song was Catch Hell, and Savannah turned around and did Raise Hell, which was a diss track on Katie, and it was her first one, and that shit blew up. Like, they knew what they were doing when they dropped this. But why not? I mean, it got your foot in the door and got you up there real quick, fast in a hurry, didn't it? You got to make money moves sometimes. Like everybody else said, they were clout chasing, they were jumping in. No, they were smart. It's called being smart. Like, these people saying people are clout chasing, whatever. Like, I mean, I get clout chasing, but like in this case, with like Savannah and that diss track, and it being her first track ever, and it was so massive, that's just called making money moves right there, dog. That's just making money moves. They saw the opportunity to get their recognition, because they knew that Savannah knew she had the talent. She just had to figure out what move to make to get her foot in the door. And she's making chess moves. That was a check. That was a checkmate. That's just being smart. Like, people could talk all the shit they wanted to about they were clout chasing. But when you do it, and you make it, and you continue to make it even afterward completely on your own, that was just a money move.
And when we did it, time to pull receipts, because you can't be a man and admit it.
And I don't, like, we're just going, Church ain't never pulled a receipt in his damn life. And as many times as he tries to, he be grabbing the wrong receipt from the wrong store, from the wrong items. Like him trying to show that video of exposing Calhoun and Jelly Roll. That was a receipt from Walmart trying to return something to Food Line. You know, like the only receipts Church has got is the ones that don't work, cause they ain't right.
Cause you can't be a man and admit it. The Raise Hell videos got your Can-Am in it.
I'm trying to figure this out. The Raise Hell videos got your Can-Am in it.
Videos got your
Okay. Cause Church was even saying this stuff. Like, I want to say, like, when everybody said it was clout chasing and stuff, and I want to say, Church even dropped in a diss song when they were dissing the first time. You know, like over FJ stuff. Like, look at these tags. Look at these tags. Ryan Upchurch is right here, and he just said the Race Hill video got your Can-Am in it. So this is Upchurch's Can-Am right here. He put the freaking thing in the video. If this is facts, and like it looks like, because these are what tags look like when you do a video, or you know. So Church was definitely tagged right here. Church is tagged. And he says this is Upchurch's Can-Am. He knew what he was doing, because they tried saying they were clout chasing with that song. Like, this is one of those things they put out there that makes you want to listen to a diss song. This is why diss tracks exist. This is information I didn't know. Y'all might have knew. But this is one of those things just showing Church lying. It just shows he is a freaking liar. Like, if this is his Can-Am, he was tagged right here in the video. How you gonna say they were clout chasing, dog? How you gonna say they were clout chasing?
You Can-Am in it. You little oddie body buck tooth fake ass queer. Seeing other people shine's the only thing that you fear. And since you're hating on Jelly, let's get one thing clear. If you drop Save Me right now, it wouldn't save your career.
That is cold. That is cold. You know, Save Me. That's the one that Jelly Roll dropped. And he just skyrocketed off the charts after that. He said Church could drop this song right now and it wouldn't save shit. Church is gone. He is swirling down the toilet bowl as we speak. And even if he dropped Save Me right now before Jelly Roll released it, or never did release it and Upchurch released it, it wouldn't do nothing for him.
Nah, please stop talking numbers, dog. You making me nauseous. Your numbers ain't seen a climb since Biden went in the office.
I mean, I've said that in my videos. I've done a couple videos where I said Church ain't had nothing big in 2 to 3 years. But that was just kind of a guesstimate on my part. According to him, it's been 4 years, cause you ain't had nothing since Biden went into office 4 years ago.
Holla Boys was a hit, YZ was that slap. But ever since then, all your shit's been whack. Creek Squad gave you.
That's very true. That, like, Upchurch's music sucks now. Like, he's not the same person he used to be whatsoever. Like, he like, I will tell you, Church was one of the baddest ones around. Nobody could touch him. But he just don't even sound the same anymore. Like, I ain't talking about, like, voice and stuff. It's just, like, he's lost ability. But, like I say earlier in this video, I really think he just got lazy and don't care. I mean, I don't think his skill went out the window. He just knows he's got the cult behind him. And no matter what, they ain't going nowhere. You know, he's always going to have money coming in. His fan base is never going to be at zero. So why work? Why bust ass? Why put in any effort? Just make it look like you're trying. And tell your cult followers that you won, even when you didn't. And with Creek Squad, Church will never hit rock bottom. Even though that's where he should be, that's where he belongs, and he will never get his life straight or figure it out until he hits rock bottom. Before he realizes how bad he screwed up, Church has got to hit rock bottom first. But that's never going to happen because he's got these cult followers that no matter what he does are never going to change his opinion, and they're going to keep him afloat, and he's never going to hit the bottom. So he's screwed. He's stuck like this. He's never going to fix it.
Shit's been whack. Creek Squad gave you love. Look where the fuck you let them. They put trust in a man who uses them as a weapon. You turn.
And every time I hear something like that, I go back to that video he did about Adam, like the video Adam talking. He's like, "Did you hear that?" Or no, he was like, Adam said, like, "Screw Creek Squad." He's talking, and he's not talking about me. Like, he had to say that. He's not talking about me when they say Creek Squad. He's talking about y'all. And he did that 3 times. Like trying to turn all his fans. Like, trying to make the fans fall on each other. Oh. Well, I didn't even hear this part. I just looked down and you turn your fans against each other. Like, I don't know if I rewind or not. I don't know how I got here. But that's exactly what I was talking about without even seeing it. But yeah, I was talking about the video Church did this in. Like, Adam was talking about Upchurch. Adam was talking about Upchurch because when you close your eyes and you think about Creek Squad, who do you see? All you see is Church. You don't think about anybody else. You don't think about individual faces. You can't picture somebody's face if you wanted to, you know. You see Church. When he says screw Creek Squad, he was talking about Upchurch. But of course Church said that and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Adam hates us, you know, we gotta hate him, blah blah blah." He weaponized y'all. Church weaponized y'all. And you are nothing but a weapon that he will pull out at any point in time to defend him. Y'all are just weapons that he designed and will do whatever he tells y'all to. Y'all are programmed.
Fans against fans, they're just here for the music, but you got them co-signing shit that's making them feel stupid. I got time now, Ryan, how you wanna proceed? Hop on that saddle, I'ma turn you into Christopher Reeves. If we go song for song, you know I'm gonna get in your shit. You ain't a motherfucking rapper, you a video bitch. Bitch.
Hold on, hold on.
You know I'm gonna get in your shit. You ain't a
That last video I did, where, well, it wasn't the last video, but a few videos ago, I don't remember which one, but something was brought, oh, it was Flawdzilla's intervention, the diss rap, like, from a year ago against Church. And he just said Church was jealous because Chase Matthews and Luke Combs being bigger than him. And I just hopped on his YouTube to do a little homework. And yes, I was wrong when I talked about how much bigger Chase Matthews was than Church. by what I went and checked. I went and checked subscriber count on YouTube. But to Chase, that don't count. Chase gets all this radio play. You know, he's on all the streaming services. You can't go nowhere without hearing Chase. But it was just a 5-second decision. I decided to go check the subscriber count. And yeah, Chase had like a few 100,000 and Church had like 3 mil. But with singers and musicians, you don't turn their music videos on. And Chase didn't put out anything but music. So, of course, Church is going to be bigger. Like I say, it was a 5-second decision, and it was a bad decision on my part. Because Chase gets 3 times the plays on streaming services, Spotify and all that. Chase blows Church out the water threefold, like 3 times the plays that Church gets. So, yeah, I screwed up when I did the subscriber count because it made Church look way bigger. But Chase blows Church out the window when it goes to listens and maybe even views. It's just not subscribers. I don't know, because Church don't get nothing now. He gets jack shit compared to what he used to. Church, like if you go back and look, Church don't pull none of the numbers he used to did. Like I say, his career's swirling down the toilet as we speak.
Motherfucking rapper, you a video bitch.
Alright, I love it. I love it. I love it. Brabo Gator, Adam Bomb, bodied him, blew it out the water. And like I say, I think that's a challenge. Being Church's last video, you know, it was like, Adam quit. You know, somebody else step up and don't be a quitter. Well, here's your challenge, dog. Here's your opponent. Now, put your boxing gloves on and get in the ring and don't be a little pussy like you like to be. Put your gloves on, step into the ring, and go against Brabo. Because you know who Brabo is. You can't deny it. There's tracks out that you have gone after him before to get him to release somebody. And like I say, at that point in time, they were smart. They're way smarter than Upchurch. Upchurch is a dumbass. Like, they knew not to go against Church back then. Because it don't matter how big you would have won, how much you bodied him. With Church's fan base back then, you would have lost no matter what you did. But now, you know, the battlefield's a little bit leveler because, you know, a lot of people that messed with Upchurch back then don't mess with Upchurch now. So that brought Church down to Brabo's level. And I just want to see them, you know, because like I said, Church can't pull none of his crap. I didn't know him, or he's just a nobody trying to come out here and come, you know, get some clout. You can't pull none of those cards on Brabo, dog. You can't. So like I say, put your big boy pants on, put your boxing gloves on, and get into the ring and do this thing. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Like I say, Brabo tore him up, and Church was looking for a new challenger. I want to see this, and Church ain't got no excuse not to. I done pointed out all the reasons why Church ain't got no reason not to. He can't say he don't know him. He can't say he ain't got skill, because he just bodied Church. Like, Church ain't touched this level of rapping in a long time. So yeah, everybody make Church know that he's been defeated. Like let Church know how good Brabo did it. Just so he feels like he's got to come back and claim this title. He's got to come back and get the belt, cause he lost it. He lost the belt so many times during this, but he ain't got no excuse, no bullshit he could say not to come and try getting it back from Brabo right now. But that's it for this one. See y'all later.